till your back get tore out to the moon. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, girl. You not ready. The way you in here dancing, I can't lie, I'm loving that. And man, that shit so fat, I can see that shit from the back. I only wrote one verse and I already got off track. She bagging that shit up while she bagging that shit back. She on Lois Lane in the morning and plays Wonder Woman at night. Nobody might be calling, but I see it in your eyes. Girl in disguise, playing with that fire. They say chemistry don't lie. Well, girl, you not ready. Cause I don't think you ready. But she get what she want, she get what she want. I ain't them little niggas on your phone. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. I hope you ready.
Why these things sound good, huh?
I don't think you ready. But you want
swinging that box down.
You want what you want.
Came alive, man.
Get tore out to the moon. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, girl. You not ready. Done got caught up with a bad bitch.
Go ahead, baby.
Pussy, man,
doing good, man. They sound good, man. Sound quality driver, man.
I saw she should work at magic. I'm jumping out the car in my feelings, stopping traffic. I told her later on I'ma come.
Welcome to the channel, man. Y'all know I don't care nothing about getting paid, man.
That shit on me.
I don't care nothing about that. My boss is gonna take care of me.
Pussy deep, pussy ski glass.
And picking these up
all night, and that pussy tastes like vanilla wafers.
I'm glad I picked these, boy.
I don't think you ready.
I really am. I'm glad I picked these jokers, man. I'm glad that y'all got me to the level I'm in right now. And all them subwoofers that I was curious about back in 2013, 2015, like that, I can go back and get them, listen to them. Because back then, you know, I was working a job, so it had to be really, really worth it for me to pull the trigger. Now, I'm a blog and reviewer, so I review subwoofers, so I like playing, man. I get to play with them. I've been always curious about this joker for a long time. But it sound good, boy. It's some deep, rich bass, man. For a stamp basket, they don't sound like no stamp basket, man. Let y'all hear something else, man. Y'all come back later, watch that, y'all. Watch it at your own time. Let me see, what's this other one? This type of stuff I'll be playing, man. This the type shit, yeah. Watch this. What's up, B? Yes, I will. What's up, man? What's up with you, Mike Allen? What's happening, man? Boy, these boys sound good. Put your headphones on, man. Put your headphones good.
I'm calling our bodies to the bedroom. I know all the trappers. I know all the rappers. They who you see in the club, and I know who you fuck after.
Yeah.
Calling our bodies.
That's what I love to do, man. I know some people like to just see how loud something gonna get, man. I like to listen to current music, man. Let's see how these boys sound, man. What's up, welcome home? What up, game tonight? Oklahoma vs. New Orleans. Oklahoma took the game, won. Yeah. I'm a football dude. I really am a basketball guy. Dude be jumping around too much. I ain't got time for it. One man on this team, next man on somebody other team. I always came to school to count, man. You ride with the home team, man. I don't do no jump shit. What's up, Roche? They do sound good. I'm thinking about getting 3 of them and putting them in the back of a Subaru Impreza. Yeah. I sell these boys too, man. You don't hear a lot about them on the internet. They need a real small box. 0.5. No bigger than 0.6. This 0.6. They sound good, man. And then with this rubber surround, it's gonna last a long time. They sound good, boy. Well, y'all saw Ryan drop Delvin, man. Put that hook. Yeah, that was up, man. That's why I don't get into the comments. When it comes to fighting, man, I said, we'll see, you know, we'll see. Man, who you thinking when every people arguing about this, that, and who's gonna do what, I said, man, you Joker probably can't fight. I be listening to that in any given day. Everybody had Delvin beating them. he was boxing him. But every time Garcia put that hook on him, he hit that ground. He hit that ground. 3 pounds, they say, oh, because he had 3 pounds more. I done seen small guys beat big guys, but they just, he couldn't take the belt because he didn't make weight. But, hey, man, Devin going to get another shot, you know. I don't want to talk bad about neither one of them boys because at the end of the day, I'm a fighter. But they probably in that box, they probably not put me to sleep too. I'm be 100 with you. I'm 50. I'm figuring them boys they been doing. They do this for a living. You know, like I build these boxes for a living. They do them for a living. So I ain't talking bad about neither one. But Ryan got you that time, Devin. He got you, boy. He got you. He got you. We'll see what happens next time. You know. Let me see what's up with this live. See, I got some questions y'all want to ask me, man. But these boys sound good, man. I don't know if you got local deer in your area. I got permission. I think I'm gonna maybe get some other stuff, but I got permission from the owner, Brian. Yeah, yeah. So I can get you these. I can get you these. If you looking for somebody how to get a hold of one, you get something from me, man. Yeah, I think they 219 each. 219 each, man. They sound good, boy. For real, man. Let me get some of y'all questions. Okay, okay. What's a good? I messaged you about 2D9512 in the box from you. You did? Well, I'll get to it after this live, Marcus. What's up, MB Haulers all with the fam? What's up, Mr. OK? You, Mr. OKC, Oklahoma? Well, I've been watching you over here. I don't know your favorite sports team. My favorite sports team is where I am. I'm from the old school. I like the Hawks. I like the Falcons. I like the Atlanta Dream. I'm from the old school, man. When I say old school, meaning that God picked my side. Is where I'm from. So everything here, whether we win or lose, win or lose. I don't jump ship. I don't go to just the winning team. Cause like these basketball players be jumping all around, I don't do that, man. When I come to Atlanta, I'm gonna like you. We play Atlanta. You leave Atlanta, I ain't gonna like you no more. I'm gonna go for the home team. I like the Braves. We got a hockey team. I like everything out of the city of Atlanta. That's where I'm from. I'm a loyalist. I'm a loyalist. I don't just jump around and pick who's popular. Like I seen dudes in Atlanta talking about they like Steph Curry and Golden State Warriors. I said, man, you jokers ain't from no Atlanta, man. You ain't even been there. You ain't even been there. The Golden State. Out of here, how you out there with that? California, I believe it is, right? Yeah, you ain't even been there. How you gonna like that? Is it California? Yeah, yeah, it's California. They got a lot of teams out there. I wonder how they could support on them teams. They don't make nothing out there now. I really don't. They got a lot of teams out there. But I'm a lower, so I like where I'm at. That's it. Win or lose. Man, y'all ain't won nothing in a long time. So they ain't won nothing in a long time. I'm winning all the time. I'm a winner whether they win something or not. But I'm gonna support the team where I live it. You know what I mean? That's just me. Mike Allen said it do sound good. I'm thinking about getting three of them in the present. These jokers sound real good, man. They real good. They real good. Kind of put me in the mind like some J Audio W3, the old W38s. That's what they kind of put me in the mind in. Yeah, they really do. Zozer. What's your opinion on Epicenter for daily driving? That's what I use Epicenter. I mean, what you mean? What you mean? What's my opinion on for daily driving? Makes all my oldies and low bass music sounds great, but all the newest bass, heavy music seems to be sloppy. Am I tuning it wrong? Nah, you just turn it off. You don't need to use it. You don't need to drop an octave lower if it's already an octave lower. I got mine set somewhere around 32, 33. So it's looking at stuff at 61, 60, 66. 60, 32, 30. You're looking at stuff about 64, 66. If it's playing an old song to do that, and I turn the knob all the way up, it's gonna drop it down. The more I turn the knob up, the more octaves it drops it down. So on the newer stuff, cut it off. You don't need it. Turn the effect off. It's gonna let the RCA go right through it. Yeah. Big blessing, homie. Haven't caught it live in like 2 weeks. Just been grinding, punching the clock. I get you, man. I get you. What do you think about one Solo X and a Dodge Challenger? And what size would be best? Dodge Challenger, you could do a 10 or a 12, and that's a very good idea. Paul McCoy, that's a very good deal. Very good idea. Work on getting your electrical up to par. Put you the 10 and the 12 rated 10,000. I mean 2,000. Get you like it's very conservative on the rate. It get you like a 35 to 5,000 watt amp, and put on one and put on that one sub in an optimized box, and you gonna beat. You gonna beat. It's a challenge. You don't got two doors. Your cabin. I could put two of your cabins in my truck. Two of your challenging cabins can fit inside the body of my truck. So, yeah, that's a very good idea. I was thinking about getting DMO engine 1500 on three of them in a 1.6 to 1.7 tune third. That should get it. That should get it. Now, mind you, people say I'm not going. I really don't want to put the SPL number on this because what the SPL do on my truck does not mean it's going to do on your truck. And not everything is about SPL. Some things about sound quality. Does it sound good? Don't necessarily have to be outrageously loud. Don't have to do it 140. But does it sound good? People gonna hear you from 134 to 136. People gonna hear you. Be anything over 134, people gonna hear you coming down the street. The higher you go, the farther you go. But if you got 134 dB, people gonna hear you before they see you. Hey, you said for real MB? If you got a 134 dB vehicle, people gonna hear you before they see you. Everything after 134, people gonna hear you before they see you. Fact. Just give you to you the truth. You don't have to do a 140. People hear you before they see you. You don't. So these subwoofers be great. That's why I really don't like quantification. I like to quantify my words, or when I say something get low and loud, I can substantiate it. The media is my witness because y'all not there. But us outside of that, man, if it sound good, run it, man. Run it, homie. Got my MBE today. Another one. You like it, boy? What's up, Miles? What's good, MB? What's up, Rich Barley? MB on four DD 1506s on the C truck bus. How much power do you recommend? They are rated at 600 watts all best. Uh, I would do M2500. You could do more, but I would do M2500. First of all, what's your goals? You trying to abuse them to get loud at one frequency? You probably want to throw a little more power to them. You just want to sound musical. M2500 do you fine. And then if you want, you could step it up some more. But it's a possibility if you don't pay attention, you can hear a 2-inch voice cord with a 10-inch X Max, a 12-inch X Max. You can hear it. Trying to throw a lot of power. I'm not in the school of camp throwing a lot of power to subwoofers. M2500 will be optimal for sound good. All right. MB ain't loud. MB, do you like rebase music? Sometimes. Sometimes. Most of them rebase. I see you got a bunch of questions here. Most of the rebase songs play music I really don't like listening to no more because they be saying stuff that just I don't agree with. I had to cut off one of my artists I love. Been loving the music all the time. The day I heard him say something on Live Today, I told y'all on Daily Inspiration, he dumb when he said, even if you got with God, anything after me is a downgrade. You just blaspheme. You said if she leave you and get with God Himself, it's a downgrade from you. You better than God? Oh man, you out of here. I'm gone. I ain't listening to nothing else you got to say. It's over. It complete. Done. Thoughts on it. And then it all depends on where you get your rebase music from too. Second part of your question ain't loud. I like DJ Rusticals. I found his music not to be clip. I don't never spam myself. Some of these rebase people coming out just like these box designs that keep popping up on Facebook. I don't know if they're good or bad, but everybody sees somebody doing it. Everybody else jump on it. Like everybody want guys now they got Facebook pages on box builder. Probably been doing it for years, but everybody want to do something to see somebody else doing it. Probably ain't got it honed all the way out. So be careful if you listen to a lot of rebase music. It makes songs that are tuned normally out there. Yeah. I already know rebase. DJ Hertz, DJ Russ Cows, and all that. I'm familiar. I'm trying to tell you, I ain't lie. I ain't new, bro. I've been doing this since 2013 on social media. Been around for a long time. Know all these dudes. Got dirt on all of them. Got receipts on all of them. Just waiting for them to jump out there. So I can say, well, remember you said me and you was cool here, but now because I said this, we ain't. Yeah, I did. I hit Scott Dillbeck with that the other day. Yeah. I've been here for a long time. I know about Ray Baby. I ain't new to this. I just ain't running with the herd. That's it. Uh, I think they still playing San Francisco. Yeah, San Fran. That's what you talking about, the Golden State guys here. So both the knobs sit where they should be. If I turn the control knob all the way down, the epicenter is off bet. True. Whatever happened with the full DD audio bill on the Ford Excursion you was talking about a while back? That's right there. The AK there, the sub there. He ain't responding back. I don't know what's going on at this point. But his stuff is still sitting over there. So he ain't respond. I done sent him several text messages, answer the phone. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. He was on my only point of contact. I don't know the whole family. The dude was out of Florida. But I don't know what's going on now. Mike Allen, I'm overbeating my windows out of the car. Well, for the most part, anyway. Okay. I'm overbeating my windows out the car. Yeah, you just wanted to sound good. I get it. What's up, my fam? Trying to take a break with. There you go. Take a break. Get some reality. I got one of my Sony's here that can go all the way up with no distortion. Okay, what we talking about, Zozo? Do you recommend taking the cylinder all the way up? I've been flat at. You should have. When you said the amp, you supposed to have the sub level all the way up. Now at that point, it's just the listening level. I can't tell you what it said there for your listening level, how much pressure you can ride around your ear, or what sounds good to you. I can't tell you that. Nobody can tell you that. But when you said the amp, you supposed to have everything flat, no loudness, no bass boost. All that's supposed to be off. And then your sub level is supposed to be all the way up. I know my Stinger Hot 10, I called AAMP, amplified or some global, whatever. They said, yeah, the sub level on sub level of my high 10, and he said on most amps, the sub level is how you control the RCA voltage. So your RCA voltage is 4 volts, and you got a sub level that goes up to 20 or 15 or 10. If you, I say it goes up to 20, and you got the sub level at 10, what that mean? You don't have 4 volts going out to your RCAs. You have roughly around 2 volts. 2 volts. When you take it all the way up to the full level of the sub level input that you see on the screen, then you increase the voltage all the way up, and that's where you put set your amp at. Because if you set your amp in any other setting, let's say you had the sub level at 0 and you set your amp, so now you got your gain, you probably got your gain up pretty much to try to match the signal, because the signal is going to be very, very faint, very weak. So now your amplifier is having to match and amplify. And then you up front take the sub level and increase it. And oh, the bass got deeper. You clipping now, bro. You start smelling the heat. Why they can't take the power? No, you clipping. You clipping. And then they destroy. I remember this guy, company Dead Game Audio. He had an 8. I ain't got around to it yet. Didn't really see nothing to make me move to get to it yet. But he always just say on his site, he said max power rating. He said, what's that? And that's what go back what I tell you all the time. Also, it was like clean power. Clean power, you'd be surprised how much they can take. Now, you might not may take it for a long period of time. But on Burt, clean power, come on, man. You see these guys do it all the time with special order boxes. Take a 8 and throw 7K to it, and do a 150 on a Burt, and then the sub survive. Right, clean power. But it's rated for this and took 10 times more. Yeah, on a Burt, and the power was clean. And the box was designed so it could control itself while it move very far. Fact. Uh, I'm gonna start remaking music. There go another one. DJ Velvet, hey man, greetings from Sweden. What? B2 Audio Company. What's up? I'm about to start a build with 2 Audio 18. Never heard of them. In the C-pillar wall. Audio? Audio? I'm having a little bit of trust deciding how much power to put on them. They are 5,000 watts each. You're having a little bit of trust deciding how much power to put on them. They 5,000 watts each. First thing, I can't answer your question. I ain't never heard of Audio. What's Audio? Second reason, you talking about putting 5,000 watts on something, and you got 2, that's 10,000 watts. That's the second reason. You way over in 1,000 amp draw. I'm not the person that can give you any kind of information. You need to talk to somebody that can. You need to talk to Jay Holmes. Yeah, B2 Audio. He got a chat for him. He help people with everything besides, I believe, Beat too. But yeah, I can't help you. I ain't gonna try. I never heard of Audio. Let me see if I can find that here. Let me see if I can find it here. I know. Let me look at something. I'm gonna look and see if I can find it. See if they got 8. Cause you over there in Sweden. Got a contact to a friend of mine that's gonna give me an Armageddon 8. Yep. Cove Audio Armageddon 8. Y'all never heard that, huh? That's one of my unicorns that I like to have. Cove Audio. Not here. Nah, where it at? Nah, where is it at? Hold over the question, man. Don't answer the question so I can get to you. Just wait till I get back. Audio. Hmm. No, that ain't what you talking about. No, this Audio. Yeah, I think you did. Did you misquote that? I don't know what Audio is. Yeah, I never heard that, bro. You got a DJ Velvet. Never heard of them. Okay, now get back to these questions. Uh, Colby Blickham. Didn't I just build a box for you? I got one coming. Yeah, you want the horn. What's better for 2L70 in the trunk, a horn box or a ported? In the trunk, you can do either. But since you got the trunk, the port is going to help you develop further. But why are you asking now and you asking me? Looking for the most output while getting deep, low bass. Or the horn box for you, but would like your opinion in be. The horn box really is made for opening up your trunk. That's what it's really made for. It's a different kind of sound. They both gonna make deep, low bass. The horn box is made so if you open the trunk, you ain't gonna lose that much of your bass because the reverb is inside the vehicle. You gonna do better with a horn box than me in my vehicle because you got the trunk. I don't really like them in cabins of vehicles like this truck here, unless you got an Escalade or something where it can sit further back. You need the way to fully develop. Well, since you got the trunk, you're gonna be able to do that. Other than that, it's your choice. But you ask why you ain't run a horn box in your truck because of how my truck is made. A porta box is better for pressurizing. When I put the horn box inside my vehicle, people hear the low bass outside better than I hear it. So for those reasons, I don't have a horn in my cabin, but my cabin don't have a trunk. And that's the only way I can answer your question. Miles Bachelor, setting the gain is stressful. Worries, I'm gonna blow something. Then you need to get a DD1. You need to get a DD1. I don't know whether there's no other way to set the amp. The perfect way to set an amp is a oscilloscope. That's one of the words I can't say like electricity. A oscilloscope is the best way to set your amp. Second best way to set your amp. The dude did it right here. This right here, DD1. This is the best way to set your amp. That's it. It's the easiest way. It's also the cheapest way because the oscilloscope won't cost you a good one. Well, now they got some good handheld ones on Amazon, but is that really a good one compared to the big ones? This one here, $207, straight from DMO Engineering off his website. $207. Best way to set your amp. Using the high amps, or I used to do the multimeter way. I found out this is better. Only way I use the multimeter now is if I want to dial. If I got if I got a 5K in my truck and I want to make sure my head, I know my head unit ain't clipping. Now instead of putting I'm going to put a 5K amp on an 8 at 4 ohms. Why would you do that? I'm gonna make sure I ain't clipping on the gain, and then I'm using the multimeter to measure the AC voltage. Since I know the amp does do whatever amp I pick gonna do rated, because I'm only gonna pick certain brands, Fallsgate or DD. DD for DD since I sell DD, just being truthful with you, but DD. And then I'm gonna get the AC voltage what I need, and I can put a 10,000 watt amp on an 8. How? Because I know how to set the multimeter. I use the multimeter to find the AC voltage, square root that, and that's the voltage going to the sub. And then I make sure I'm not clipping with this boy right here. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. You can't beat the DD1. I'm sorry. All right. Bass knob at max. Bass knob, I wish they would just stop calling that as a remote gain knob. On most amps, that is a remote gain knob. Some of them cheap amps do have a bass boost knob. You won't use them. But for the most people there, I thought I had cut that off. They watch live, then they call, think I'm stupid. I just cut it off. I just cut it off. If you ready, you'll call back. If not, hey, I'm good. Okay, boom. Bass knob and Matt. Is Dayton Audio Hop Reference Series any good? Ken Lux. Oh man, here we go. Dayton Audio Reference Series. They not made for car audio. Most of that stuff on car audio, they sell car audio stuff on Parts Express, but Dayton Audio really for home theater use, home theater, home audio use. That's why people giving it. Man, it don't have a lot of output. It's not made for that. It's not made to overcome road noise. How did he do this again? How did he do this again? Yeah, he called me right back again. God, wait, you real rude, man. You real? How did he do it again? What's wrong with this phone? Did I cut that off? Let me make sure this is off. Hold on a second, y'all. Don't. It's off now. It's off now. Boom. Now, you dating audio high reference. Okay, Mike, hey, I want your opinion. What do you think sounds better, the Addictive Audio 8 or DC Audio Info 8? Sound wise. No, hold on now. Two different performance levels. This is a 350-watt driver, max 500. And you want me to compare it against a DC Audio Info 8, which has an 800-watt drive. They not even remotely similar. So I'm not gonna answer that question. I'm pretty sure it would have more output, but that's not what I'm going after in this new system. I still can't answer the question because it's two different performance levels. I do know this has a. I would say this surround is more tailored to be more balanced than the M4. The M4 gonna kill them lows, even on lower power than this. But you can't compare them two because they not in the same performance level. They're not. RF BD1001 and a 2-inch 10 kicker L78. Gonna make it fit in crew cab 150. Wish me luck. No, I ain't gonna wish you luck on that unless you're gonna take the back seat out, which I don't advise people do in trucks. I ain't gonna wish you no luck on that. I wish you wouldn't do it. You don't need to do that. 10. Are you gonna try to put it on the seat? And then how your base weight gonna live? You got two tens and a small box under your seat. You think you're gonna have real deep bass. And then you said L17. Are you gonna do the 3.5-inch seat lift so you can get more volume? Then you can't use the back seat for anybody my height. But hey, it's your vehicle. Eminem might be making a comeback. Who is Eminem? Who is Eminem Audio? DJ Velvet. Search Eminem Audio 18D2. Okay, give me a second. Y'all bear with my allergies, man. Eminem Audio 18D2. Images. Eminem Audio. So, all. Eminem Audio Team, Scar Audio. Bullet. I don't know, what is this? Quad Stack. Hmm. TI basket. Well, everybody using that TI basket. That's a very popular basket. I don't see him as a company, man. I don't know nothing about him, so I can't answer your question. I don't know about him. I do see the TI basket. I see the motor, but that's I don't know nothing about him. I can't answer the question. U.S. Amps came back. Yeah, that's what Matthew Gunn was saying. Hey man, Jam Nation. Hey man, love the Jam Nation. Hey man, love the videos. If you have two subs, one SAT and D4, hopefully that's a classic, and one SAT and D2. Before we go any further, that's just wine combination. The D4, if you got one sub, D4 gonna wire down to 2 ohm. The D2 gonna wire down to 1 ohm. If you say the D2 hit harder than D4, it's because the D2 probably get more power out of the amp. That's it. because you got less resistance. 4 ohm resistance, wide and parallel, gonna get you 2 ohm. D2, wide and parallel, gonna get you 1 ohm. 1 ohm resistance is gonna pull more power to amp than 2 ohm. So that's why you think one hit harder than another. Another at 2 ohm. Puts out 1500 at 1 ohm and 750 at 2 ohm. Which sub to get for louder bass? Single sub setup. You just answered your own question. If it puts out 1500 watts at 1 ohm, then you're going to have to get the D2 sub to get more power. That's going to put out the deepest bass. Why? Because you're going to lose some of that power anyway of whatever is rated. It ain't going to all make it to the sub. So you need to have as much as possible. Because deep bass, low bass, like where I be playing it, 30 hertz and 33 and below, take a lot of power. The power got to be on board. Because the amp going to pull a lot of power. Multimedia, okay, that's about it. Hey, MB. Chevy boy. For real. Hey, Mr. MB, how do I get a 140 with a 12-inch dead box? Can't answer no question like that. I can't answer a question like that. I don't know the vehicle. I don't know the box. I don't know what your electrical is. I don't know your vehicle. I can't answer questions like that. Not even going to attempt. Dear Moore, okay, been on that shit. Like Dear Moore engineering. Yeah, he got 1500 watts. They can run off a 12-volt cigarette like that in your vehicle. Fact, he got a video to do it. Dear Moore engineering. Same dude designed my beloved Robert Fosgate 1500 BDCP. Branched off, Dear Moore engineering him. He does his own thing. Got his own amps out. He don't have no subs out, just into signal processing. And Steve gave him an idea, and they worked together and came out with this. It's Steve's name is Dear Moore Engineering under it. Steve, me, and D. Dear Moore Engineering. Steve's a beast. Steve's a beast. I must say, I think the amps are beast as well too. Don't have him personally use them, but if you look at what he tells you about the distortion on his amps, and he lists the dampening factor, he's really, really concerned with the dampening factor. Of course, with nobody tell you, it really didn't matter. But here's an engineer from Robert Fosgate who has a company where he lists the dampening factor on his amps. He got an amp that's 1500 watts on 2 channels each. It's $8,000. What? Yeah. The dampening factor on that joke is ridiculous. But they tell you it ain't important. Go tell Dear Moore Engineering it ain't. Match voltage with wireless input. Can block numbers depend on your phone type? Now I ain't gonna block the number. I just know I'm not gonna block the number still. I just realize people see this and they think they real special, so then they call while I'm doing the live, think I'm gonna stop live and talk to them. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. I'll talk to you later. Well, I don't want to talk to you at all. I don't care nothing about you. Don't talk to me at all. This America. Do what make you happy. At the end of the day. Have you used the AM1 yet to set the power you're putting to the drivers yet? Nah. Mm-mm. Nah. 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 I ain't used the one because I'm not in that herd. Nah. I ain't did that. I'm gonna do it with these testing. I'm gonna do the free air testing. Yeah, I'm gonna do it on that, and possibly I might do it with some setups. I possibly might do it. I mean, that's gonna be my option because I know my amp does rate it, so I don't even worry about what's actually making it to them because I ain't gonna keep changing and tweaking it. I'm not in that. This is sound quality live. Does it sound good? That's all. That's all I'm concerned with. I'm not chasing numbers. If that's what you're looking for, I'm not the channel for that. There's plenty of people that do that. They show you what they burp one number, and because I do this is my logic on that. What I'm showing you what do in my vehicle is not what I'm gonna do in your vehicle. Fact. It ain't a general guideline for you, because you don't have my vehicle. So that information is useless. If you had to choose between DD 9515 and Kicker Solo X15, which sub would it be? Ooh. Ooh. If I had to choose between the 9515 and Kicker Solo X. What vehicle? Give me some more information before I decide which one would be better suited. If it's an SUV, if it's an SUV, I would run both. I could do either. Some people say 9915. That's a strong shovel. That's a strong driver. But don't sleep on that kicker. If I had to choose between the 95 and the 15, I don't. I'm not gonna ask if I had to choose because I'm not gonna be in that situation. But if it's an SUV, either one of them in the right box will do good. They both worthy. They both in the same. No, the 9915 a little bit higher performance level, but the box. I don't know. That is interesting because what you trying to do is try to who's better than the other. So I ain't gonna answer that question. I ain't gonna answer that question. A little smaller than that, Junior. Uh, thanks for the feedback. Justice for all, just for all. Single evil 12 scar for 6 months, and I have everything factory. No big three. Hmm. I think folks are right. They seem to miss certain notes. Hmm. Hits the lows, but sound quality questionable going to try sundown. Hmm. Okay. 2016 miles to six. 2016 miles to 600. I don't know. There's a lot of factors, man. I don't get into those chase. I think you asked about how to do a 140 with a 12. You're probably gonna be a whole bunch of boxes, a whole bunch of piles. It's gonna be costly. You can keep chasing it though, but you're gonna have to build boxes over and over again till you get it right. Until you find the reservoir of your vehicle. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you what box is gonna automatically do a 140 plus in your vehicle. I don't know. You're gonna have to probably get numerous boxes built, listen to them, work on your electrical, and do it over and over again. It's a skill. But with 112, people are doing more than 140. Yeah, people are doing more than 140. Especially to come out of the trunk of a car like that, because I believe you got a 60/40 seat, so you're going to have to factor in all that. Yeah, it's a lot that can be done. There's a lot to be done. I don't get into those BS conversations. Uh, MB, hope you're doing well. I am. Can you get two? Now, these are questions I answer. Space requirement. Can you get two kicker tennis comp V2 X under F21 F1 if you get a seat lift? If you get the 3.5 inch seat lift, yeah, it can fit up on there. Yeah, you get that 3.5 inch seat lift, yes, and you can get that 20. You can get the smallest volume. I just built one for a customer for two comp. I showed y'all on one of these lives last week. Two comp Q10s. He got 125 per. He got 2.5 cube box. A little more than that, but I just say 2.5. And he asked me today, and he said, "How much power can I throw to it?" You could throw all the power you want to throw to it. You said, "Take it easy because the box is too big." I said, "Nah, you ain't got that big of a box. We still on the seat of a truck." 8 bands. I don't know that. MB, what's good, sir? Made it to Florida. I don't know who that is. 9915. Sup, fam? DJ Flat, I have to tell about a friend of mine who runs a 10 kW system on stock electric and 200 amp worth of batteries. So then he charges the batteries at home at night because he definitely ain't doing no kind of replacement during the daytime. Yes, he's stupid, but BMW E6 one of the B stand at 12.5 surprise, no amps burnt. But he got a lot of amp hours of batteries in there. Yeah. As long as keep them batteries charged up, he fine. Oh, I need to give me some nasal cord. MB question. Do you prefer to go out recommended cubic foot on the subway spec or do you kind of do your own? I prefer to go and recommend it and add 15-20% more on a ported box. And if I was build a different kind of alignment, a fourth order, a sixth order, yes, I'll do some fudging right there. But yeah, I go by what the manufacturers say. They make the sub. It don't be too far off with a replica manufacturer from what Bass Pro Box 6 say or even Speaker Box. It don't be too far off with a replica manufacturer. If they actually played with the sub and did the R&D on it, they using Leap software and Bass Pro Box 6 and other software. So when you put those parameters in, which are stock parameters, with the amp, each sub is probably gonna be they're gonna fluctuate as they come off the line, weather, temperature, and all that there. But these are the parameters that they say we were aiming for with every subwoofer coming off the line. If you put those in the program, you tend to come up with what a reputable manufacturer come up with. Reputable, which means they've been doing it for a while. that actually do R&D, they do know what they subwoofer is going to do. Joe Blow up on the tree ain't gonna know more than the person who actually made the subwoofer. And I wish y'all would stop listening, man. Such and say this. I see it on Facebook all the time. What do y'all say? What do y'all say? These jokers ain't got a subwoofer. These jokers ain't even got a subwoofer. So why are you caring what they say? What does the manufacturer say? Who make the sub? That's like buying an F-150 and then going to your Dodge dealership and say, hey, man, they say this need to go in there. What y'all say? Man, I don't know. Truth, not lies here, man. Uh, yeah, the DC Audio M4 6.5 on specs is 2.5 to 3. Yeah, it's made for a small box. It's a 6.5 inch driver. If you got one cube to give, why you messing with a 6.5? They right. It's made for a small space. You want to get multiples of those, so you can increase the cone over 1.8. I was just wanting to know if you use it was all. I don't know what you're referring to back there, Mike. Whatever required the smallest volume, my choice. Trevor, I was about to hook 3,000 watts to stock electric, but I found you and I want to do power. Y'all got to listen to what he say. You going to pay the price. Yeah. I was talking to a guy the other day who was talking about something before he ordered his box. He said, well, I'm just going to get he went from a 2,000 watt amp to a 3,500 watt amp. And then oh, I asked him, I said, what are you going to use? Do you think just getting a bigger amp, you ain't doing no electric? That's what I said. You went from 200 amp draw to a 350 amp draw. But I ain't heard nothing in this conversation when you mentioned how you going to up the electrical and put the batteries needed or support the alternator to support that. See, you trying to be cheap. You think the shortcuts to this. What amazes y'all and that the key, this is the biggest key. It ain't the name on the subwoofer. It ain't. It's the box ain't MB. Mm-mm. Both of those are passive devices. The box is a passive device. The subwoofer is a passive device. So what is it about? Electrical. Electrical. Most of you ain't heard 1,000 good watts. It's all about electrical. You get that power up where it need to be, you'll be surprised what 1,000 watts can do. You'll be surprised what 1,000 watts can do. I don't need a better mic for up. You might just need a better phone. Because everybody else hear me fine. Your phone might not be that good. You ever thought about that? Steel Zagreus. Hey, MB, I have a Kenwood PS400 amplifier. Dampening factor, no, I doubt that. A dampening factor 9,900 and signal noise ratio 100. You sure your dampening factor is 9,900? You sure your dampening factor is 9,900? Man, DMO engineering amps ain't got no dampening factor 9,900. I think, is that a mistype? Test and tune a lot. Yeah, you going to That's how I'm able to do what I do with my vehicle. A lot of work went into a lot of boxes being built to finally. I know what to make that vehicle do at 140. Plus, at any given time, on music, and it sound good. Turn this volume now. Hey man, you just heard 140. 142 all depends. 141 on the music. Justice for all. I can't stop listening to you, MBE. You just speak the truth, and I learned everything about my little sister and Bill from you, and I appreciate you. Thank you. The boss behind you. What vehicle or space will it fit? Will it fit optimal performance? The little joker right here. This is a 1 cube box. It's not made for a vehicle. It's just 1 cube. So you can put it in anything, and get. Now, if you're trying to dial in your resident vehicle with your vehicle, that means you want to mess with the tuning. But you can put this vehicle in anything. You can put this box in anything. When people get picks optimum, there's no speaker that's optimum for a vehicle. That's not true. Stop saying that. You, any speakers will play good in the box designed for it. And then if you want to get even more, like if you're chasing SPL numbers, or if you're going to RTA school, you might want to design your system. You want to look at some other things when you design your box. I'm not doing that with these porta boxes here because y'all just street beaters. But you can go even more into depth with your cabinet resonant frequency of your vehicle and different kind of alignments with different vehicles with different boxes to get a different level of performance. MBE just sell ported boxes. And just I tell you the truth that I just said. I'm not selling magical boxes. There ain't no magic to it. I ain't got no pixie dust. It's box volume and port area based on my knowledge of what was can handle and what the program say. That's all I'm doing. And it's easily duplicated. It ain't magic. I ain't doing nothing and hiding the camera and this, that, and then, oh man, he doing magical stuff. I ain't doing nothing nobody else can't do. I'm building boxes people don't have the time, the tools, or the technical. That's it. Will four DD 2508s be choking in a truck under seat box with 3.5 inch seat lift? No, they won't be choking, but they'll be in the smallest recommended volume. Four, the biggest recommended volume is 1.25. I have a 2.5 cubic foot box behind the seat of my mega cab. It's 1.25. That's optimal. It's the best balance of lows and highs. Very impactful. That's why I can let the window down like I did the Shaka Khan video a year or so ago. And, man, you still got bass. Yes, it's very nice. To do four, it would be twice that size. You're not getting 5 Qs on the seat of a truck, even with a 3.5 inch seat lift. Lo and behold, those people that's selling y'all boxes with 6 and 8, six eighths on there. Yeah, you gonna be hitting hard. Yeah, you gonna be hitting hard. You ain't gonna be hitting low. Numbers don't lie. Take your measurements and measure it out and ask yourself, how am I getting all where the airspace for these subs? It ain't no airspace for them subs. You just got, bro. Thanks, man. If the box volume is smaller, will the bass be tighter, more accurate, but less output? Just less output. As long as you stay within the operating range, less output. There's a big misconception that smaller drivers are more accurate than larger drivers. That's not necessarily true if you got a reputable manufacturer. Tuning the same on both boxes. The bigger box is gonna have a bigger resonator. The tuning the same, but the bigger the box, the bigger the port gonna be. The port is always commensurate with the box volume. The more you increase the box volume, the more the port area is going to increase. A 1 Q box is not going to outperform a 1.5 Q box. There are some subs that can come kind of close, but after a while you start realizing, nah, that bigger box is it's going to do it. But sometimes you need subs that you don't have the space and you still want that membrane. You don't have the space, but you still want that membrane. And you got some companies. I got a company, DC Audio. They make 12. They play at 1.5. Yeah, bigger membrane. It's gonna play louder than a 10 in 1.5. It's a 12 in 1.5. But will it outperform a 10, a 12 that's in a 2.5 Q? Mm-mm. Not if it's the same performance level as the DC Audio sub that I got. Because the box bigger, the port area bigger. So he's gonna have a bigger cone and then he's gonna have a bigger port, radiating. I was telling customers today, I'm beating this in y'all head till y'all get it, man. The the speaker make bass by moving air. The speaker makes bass by that's why y'all be fast my eyes up and down. That's because it's moving air when it's doing that. That's what your ear perceives as bass. Because as this moves, it's moving air. How fast it moves, how long it has to move, and on a low frequency. That's why some manufacturers, some people respect what I'm doing. I'm taking eighths and doing 140s at 30. The speaker has to move very far to do a 30 hertz tone. Much farther than have to do a 45 or 50 hertz tone. It's easy to compact air there. I'm having this woofer have to move very far with a lot of force to maintain that pressure. So the bigger the box, the bigger the membrane, the bigger the port, the more output you're gonna get. But sometimes you can't get all that. So you gotta settle for where you at, for what you can run correctly. Alright. Yeah, man, 10K dampening. I'm like, damn, what happened that is? Stopping by to show some love, kind of love all your videos. Thank you, bud, Dark Corner. What's a good prefab box brand? I don't know. None of them. According to Kenwood Specs, that's what they say. You want to know what a good prefab box was? You need to go to channel reviews though. I don't know nobody review prefab boxes. I don't know nobody review prefab boxes. I never seen that on nobody's channel. Pick what's in your budget, bro. Edward Johnson. According to Kenwood Specs, that's what they say. Not sure if this is true. Yeah, it might be a misprint, bro. MB don't do prefab. No, I don't do prefab. Sometimes people come up and you gotta realize, man. I told you I was 41,000 subscribers up there. Everybody up there don't like me. If people watching me right now can't stand me, hate that I'm talking, hate that I'm breathing, but they keep watching me. That's the funny part. But they keep watching me. I'm hurting you. You know, I know there's a lot of people that don't like. You know, I don't watch them. Care less. People have to show me what they say. Oh man, why you? Because I know they don't like me. Why, you don't like me, so why would I watch you? For what? I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm going this way. As long as you ain't in front of me, we good. We good. Sub MB, I was with you live the other day and asked about the Alpine R Series subs and your opinion on them. Not if they're the best or king, but how they, in your opinion, for what they cost. I think the Type R subs are very good performance subs. They don't market as much on social media as other companies do, so you don't hear nothing about them. I think they're very good subs. I put up years ago. I put two Alpine Type 10s and a guy who was in my other house, my house I'm in now. He was the HVC guy, and he saw the boxes I was building. I wasn't doing it on this level. He said, "Hey man, you build me a box for these Type R10s?" I said, "Yeah." Man, dude my buddy to this day. Man, I ain't never heard it, but he loved it. And they beating in a 2-door Chevy Tahoe. They beating. They beating, man. 3Q box. Sound great. Sound great. Love them, GI. If you like Alpine, let me tell you something. This is why I'm a big thing on this channel. Yeah, I got the brands I like, the brands I sell. But at the end of the day, man, I give you my opinion on it, but try it out for yourself. Sometimes you gotta try it out for yourself, man. Any subwoofer sound good in the box design for it. I say that all the time. Also, it was like clean power. Luis Martinez. Hey, maybe I had an amazing first showing, but very sad. First impression, I showed my coworker the first demo and he was amazed, but he passed away the next day. Now the first demo would be a bittersweet. Oh, sorry about that, man. Oh, sorry about to hear that. The truth can be painful. Yeah, it can, man. It hurts. Some people think they know better than me. I say, hey, try it out. But sometimes I give you stuff that I know. I do know about that box value. Then I was maybe watching from Japan. He got no hashtag box is key. Box is key. Is one of the key. Yeah. What's up, MB? What's your thoughts on budget base head? You think he legit? My thoughts on budget beds is this. Yes, I think he legit. He no more not legit than I am. Does he say things sometimes that ain't wrong, that ain't right? Yeah. Do I say things that ain't right? Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I have to be corrected. But his title lets you know he reviews subwoofers for the most part. He's starting to step up and because I watch him time to time. From time to time, I check in, see what he say on this, that, and other. But yeah, I think he legit. Yeah, I don't think no. I think he legit. Yeah, I don't. He ain't. I guess he's not one of the guys that want to show his face because sometimes people make a judgment on people based on how they look and don't take the information. But he does it different than when I do it. I'm more organic. He more structured. Get your information where you gonna get it from. Get your information where you gonna get it from. I hope he don't pick a beef with me because I never pick a beef with him. I never pick a beef with nobody. I don't never go on nobody else or say nothing bad about nobody. Person, call them out the name. That ain't necessary, man. If I don't agree with somebody saying, I, if I don't agree with somebody saying, I just scroll on up. I'm not God, nor am I the truth police or this, that, and another. I give my opinion, keep moving. We do live in America. You are entitled to your opinion, contrary to some people's belief. You know, you're entitled to your opinion. And it's his channel. Do what he want to do on the channel. Sorry about your friend, little guy, some mild, man. Steve, calm down, man. He's not using the AirPods, so it doesn't sound close. I need to put a little closer. I'll put a little closer. How about that? Man, it's a directional microphone, so I might need to turn it down there. Thanks for your response. It's nice to get you in because I respect your opinion. Thanks again. Yeah, good, man. Try it out, man. I love my Alpine subs, man. Just because I don't have stuff on, I don't have J Audio on the channel either. I love J Audio. Customers tell me, man, I got this amp. Should I change it? Hell no. Why? I do it. My customers, that's why my customer base keep me so strong. They said, man, do straight up, man. I ain't just trying to sell people stuff all the time. I said, man, use that. See if you. I told one guy the other day, he bought 22508. He said, man, you think this amp gonna be enough? I said, first of all, I don't know your listening level. Yeah, I can sell your amp, but listen to it on that amp and see if you like how it sounds. If it ain't enough for you, I know the boss gonna handle it that I'm selling you. And see if you got to up the power, that's up the power. But first, since you already got an amp, let's see what that sounds like first. Oh man, I respect that. Most people just be trying to say, yeah, I know, I don't do that. Lord told me just if you tell people the truth, MB, the name MB will stand for something. Forget the people that deal with you say, yeah, man, the dude's straight up. He ain't just trying to sell it. But I'm gonna be the same way when I get my distributorship. Same, I'm gonna go sell the stuff I like. It ain't about the money. It's about the MBE. E standing for excellence. You gonna have to qualify to get up there. Addictive Audio qualify. And let's hear some more of this music while we've been talking, man. Y'all done got me off. Because I'm not even going to get paid for this video anyway. Because I put music on here already. Let's hear another song. Let's listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this right here. Listen to this. Listen to this. Just listen to this. Alpine Type X? Yeah. Yeah, good stuff.
Rich sex, brand new Tesla. I'm feeling brand new. I like to start all my friends.
Good info, I'm not short. Do yourself audio guy, good guy. He has the information on prefab. You're right. I didn't even think about that. Do it yourself audio guy. Go to his channel. He reviews prefab. Got some box building tips on there too. Janet Jackson, you the horn box. You the horn box. I hear this, man. Listen. I don't know if y'all really get to coming to me. These things sound good, bro. Pioneer Pro Series 8. Oh, wait a second. You said something? Hold on. 8-time Whitfield. What's up, home? What's happening? What did you say? Hold on. You want a price quote, message me. I don't do no pricing up here. You want a price quote, message me. Pioneer. Spray your legs, grab your head until your back hurts. Want all things alright, then let's do that first. He told me what he did and I know that hurt. And I know you love him, but I'm bringing you closer. My tongue is hot and things get hot. It's a mid-bass driver, man. Ain't no subwoofer. Man, I'm not finna test that. That's a mid-bass driver, man. Ain't no bass. That's a mid-bass driver. What you talking about? Buffalo Reptile, what's up, man? Getting you ready, baby. Your window and everything you want today. Hey, I'm gonna show y'all about this box time. I'm gonna show y'all this box to close it. That thing hitting that bass. I want y'all to see something. That joker hitting that bass like that in this big old trunk. Go back. Both my garage doors are open. And they hitting that bass that low. Yeah, I gotta get these out of here. Yeah. Steady building, baby. Steady building. There it is, boy. Your glass in, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Your pallet over there. Oh, that's a bed liner box. I sent that to a customer. Had to take it back and get it bed liner. This is going back. This should go out Friday. I got to put another coat on here. But that's your pallet right there, man. So I'm going to get you ready. It's going to get picked up tomorrow, boy. It's going to be out of here. I'll talk to you later, though. Yeah, that's it. It's ready, though. Got to make my video on this, boy. That boy beautiful. That boy beautiful, man. Hey, I look at this, man. This joke is beautiful, man. I ain't gonna lie. Look at that, man. Look at this box, man. God, look at the interior, though. Look how I did that white in there, man. Yeah. That's Steve Me hold over there. The perp. Whoa, the perp. Avatar, what do you say? SVL 50. I keep getting the S. It's STU or SVL or something like. I think it's SVL. Avatar SVL. Y'all did that joker, didn't you? Yeah, so he gonna do a video. He said he gonna do a video. He's going up there to Buffalo, New York. Yes, Lord. Ooh, Candy. They call it the perp. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate all y'all support, man. They gonna get better from here though. They gonna keep getting better and better from here now, man. Remember, I said I wasn't gonna do that. I said I wasn't gonna do none of that candy and all that stuff. Now I showed this video. When I do the video on it, people really gonna be like, "Oh man, me do my body like that." It take time to do that, man. Take a whole lot of time to do that, man. I don't know if y'all gonna want me to do that. Now it's other things I'm gonna do as I go along. Yeah, the box get better and better. We call that box Thanos 8 times. Yeah, he said he gonna send me a demo. I told him how to do it too, man. He's a good dude. I had a good conversation with him, man. But all my customers, good dude, man. Oh, that's a name for good name. Purple Rain too. But I like that perp. I ain't gonna lie, that perp. I'm a Christian, but that street hey man. I still got that, I still got a little rough edge. God's still working on me. But that perp, man. Look at this side. Look at this side. This is a good shot, right? Look at this. Look at this. Look at that, man. He just stands out, man. He just stands out, man. That grain's sick, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm proud of myself. Hey, y'all be blessed, man. Peace.